Hey guys, welcome. It's Thursday night, it's the VGL esports Speed Kings World Championship, round 3 out of 8 here in Austria. It is me as ever, Dave Shaw, and I am joined as ever by my good friend Lucas. Lucas, how are you, buddy?
Good evening, Dave. I'm perfect. I'm waiting for this race. I've been waiting all week. Finally, it's time.
It is time. We have had two absolutely the spectacle of races. Bahrain was an absolute brilliant spectacle, won by Lorenzo with the fastest lap, and then the crazy chaos bonkers Baku, which was won by the Belgian driver VDV. But incredibly, the man that leads the championship, Lucas, is the Greek driver Tava in the Alpine, who is yet to win a race.
Yeah, he shows that with good stability every race you can be up there without winning the race actually.
Incredible consistency, a third place in Bahrain, a second place in Baku, and my word, yes, tops the Drivers' Championship on 33 points, and then an almighty tussle for second place, not too far behind Tava on 26 points, Lorenzo, VDV and 𝐞𝐸𝐨𝐫𝐭𝐬, who incredibly has only had a second and a fifth, despite leading both races for quite a considerable amount of time. 𝐞𝐸𝐸𝐿 just can't get it over the line in first place, can he?
Yeah, he's not been so lucky so far. He's shown the pace, but he's not done it all the way to the end. Maybe it's the day today, but let's not forget 𝐞𝐸𝐿's back.
Yeah, 𝐞𝐸𝐿𝐵e. We're just waiting for 𝐞𝐸𝐿 to join actually, because 𝐞𝐸𝐿 is back. 𝐞𝐸𝐿, who had pole in Bahrain, unfortunately binned it there, missed out in Bahrain, in Baku. However, his teammate didn't miss out. His teammate took the checkered flag, and is currently third in the championship. Then just behind 𝐿, 5th place in the championship, sadly not here tonight. He's had 2 fifths in a row and is 5th in the championship, 20 points. Hennessy, after his brilliant 3rd place last time out in Baku, currently 6th from 15 points. 𝐶LAV and Sus and Rasa are all on 12 points, 7th, 8th, 9th in the championship. Then a bit of a gap then to Tess with 6 points, Kieran Liam on 6 points, as well as Matt and Menno on 2 points with Little Jimmy and 𝐸𝐻𝐸𝐿. 15 drivers have so far scored points in this championship so far. It's been, well, Lucas, how would you describe this Speed Kings championship so far after 2 rounds?
It's absolutely like 2 different races. On the first race we had almost no contact, and then in Baku a carnage. So I don't know what to expect anymore. I guess it depends on the track whether there is space or not, as to what we can see.
So we're just hoping that 𝐞𝐸𝐿BE's gonna join in the AlphaTauri. Be good to have both AlphaTauris in. As you can see, Tess and Sus, who were wiped out. Both Merc drivers were out after the second corner in Baku on lap 1 last time by. Lateral again in the Red Bull. The American driver, didn't actually finish in the car. Lorenzo, of course, out, retiring, the former championship leader in the McLaren. No 𝐿𝐸𝐿 today. Then Burr, as looks like we've got. Why has Rasa switched to the AlphaTauri? I hope he'll switch back to the Haas. But then we've got Burr, who didn't finish in the car either last time out. Kieran Liam, who did score a couple of points, 6 points in Baku. However, he carries a 5-second penalty into this race. I'm hoping they're going to sort themselves out with the drivers down there. 𝐶LAV, super consistent, scored he's had a 6th and an 8th so far. Then Tava leads the championship after a 3rd and a 2nd so far this season. Matt and Menno, the Ferrari M&M boys are back. And of course Ferrari will go for the Constructors' Championship shortly. Austria, looks like we're not going to have 𝐞𝐸𝐿BEe in the AlphaTauri, so VDV will go along, and he is joint 2nd in the championship at the moment. And then Hennessy and 𝐞𝐸𝐿𝐵E, that Alfa Romeo team, what a team! Can 𝐞𝐸𝐿𝐵Ee finally get to that first place he's been so close to? And Hennessy, after a great 3rd place last time out, can he build on that as well? Little Jimmy had incredible pace in Baku. Can he get back at it? Only a point to show. And Lucas, Little Jimmy's pace last time, he was contending at the front. Just a point to show for his efforts. He's a driver who really could be challenging the front if he can keep it together.
It was a good opener for Little Jimmy. That's true, Dave. I want to see if he's really up there tonight. Oh, full rain for the quali.
Well, Wow, look at that.
heavy
It
rain,
is
full
absolutely.
wet.
I was just going to say, here in the Austrian mountains, the weather can play a big, big part in this race and in this qualifying. And there we go, full wet condition. We haven't seen these drivers in the wet yet. We have not seen them go. So this is a venture into the unknown. Are we going to get a mixed up grid? Is this going to throw the cat amongst the pigeons? Not sure what's going to be for the race, but my word, as we're just about to begin qualifying now, this is set up beautifully. So 17 drivers. Hopefully 𝐞𝐸 can get in at some stage. It'd be good to have 𝐞𝐸 on board. So let's set up your screens for you. Full wets. Will it dry out enough to go on inters during the qualifying session? Look at that, the short Austrian track, usually just a 1 minute 4 or 5 lap times. Not today.
There's so much rain, Dave. It's raining so hard at the moment.
These are the conditions where in real life you would not get a qualifying session right now. Let me tell you that. The drivers will be looking at the weather going, is this going to dry out? Who on earth wants to venture out first and risk getting damaged? Jake Monty says, go Matt. Spitfire Gamer says, let's go Matt. JT Formula 1, hello, it's me again. Hello JT, ASR Matt. DRL on top, he says. Menno says, DRL on top. Who else we got? So Hennessy's risking it. Also, I'm on board with Tess right now. He's heading out there as well. So does that mean the weather's not going to improve much? So we've got Hennessy heading out. There he is. We've got on board Tess heading out. We've got both Mercs heading out. Tess and Sus, who are pretty close together on track, aren't they? They crashed together in Baku, but there's nothing separates these two Merc drivers.
That's that's right. I'm also trying to see if anyone dares to go on inters. Not so far.
No one venturing on those intermediate tyres as we're watching Tess just going through the tight hairpin at turn 2 through the second DRS zone, or technically actually third DRS zone on the lap as it would be, heading down the hill. This is a tricky, especially in the wet, this is going to be a tricky braking zone down to turn 4, downhill and then off camber, right hand turn.
Those corners will be the most challenging on this lap, on this wet lap I mean.
Absolutely, and in fact, where Tess is coming up to now, turn 6, 7 and 8, the left-handers, as Tess is on his outlap, gets right on the curb, a wide entry, lovely over-the-shoulder shot here. Oh, and Tess, see the steering wheel there, having to work overtime to try and keep that car planted to the track. Down to turn 11 and 12, and that's it, that's a lap of Austria, folks. Short, sharp and fast.
And Hennessy's on his first lap now, in the first lap of the session.
So he's picked up Hennessy in the Alfa Romeo. There he is, and Tess starts his lap. Sus will start his lap as well. Hennessy gets it nicely stopped. In fact, Hennessy's car looks... Oh, I say it looks planted, but they're fighting the wheel, the rear. Tried to step out. Well, that was a close one.
You do need a great rear back or rear car on these conditions.
You really do. You need a bit of... Oh, and again, has he got? Has he got? He has! In the gravel!
Lateral has retired. He keeps it off the barriers, but his lap is now destroyed.
Heart in the mouth moment for Hennessy. Wow, straight into the gravel at turn 5. There's a spinner. We got a spinner. It's a Red Bull. It's
Optic.
Is it Optic on his outlap?
Lateral has retired. Maybe it's him.
It could be. Yeah, it could be. It was coming out of turn 1, but Optic was going very slow. Optic showed some nice pace before he retired in Baku as well. And the championship we're still waiting for a time to come in, by the way. I'm watching the map just to see where the yellow flag's coming from, because I think we're going to try and keep track of all this. But
this is coming across the line for the first time lap of the session, 1:14.7.
And there it is, and it immediately replaced by 𝐞𝐸𝐨𝐽.
Wow, that's 1.7 seconds save.
Yeah, and Burr, the Brazilian driver, Burr jumps up into second place. Nice effort there from Burr.
And I would expect that everyone has enough fuel for 3 or 4 laps at least.
That's a good point. That's a good point. Yeah, these drivers have probably fueled it up. Get this. Oh, Jimmy clunking the inside curve. That's going to be a bit of side pod damage. But yeah, these drivers will probably go for 3, 4 laps and just try and get these tyres warmed up. Tess has dropped to the bottom of the timing sheets. Matt and Menno, the two Ferraris, there they are. Both very, very close on times.
Only 6 for Tava, not a good first lap.
Oh, spinner! Tess! That's down at bottom of turn 4.
Oh, he almost hits an incoming car.
And Tess struggling in his wet conditions. So it's 𝐞𝐥𝐸 from Burr from Little Jimmy. 𝐞𝐥𝐸 currently 4th in the championship, although joint 2nd, as it would be at the moment. And that was a close one there.
And 𝐶𝐶𝐸 on a lap.
And Optics gone 2nd. Hennessy's gone 5th. 𝐞𝐥𝐸 still on top, as we were saying. Can 𝐞𝐥𝐸 finally get that first win of the year? Okay, it's 8 rounds. This is round 3. This is Austria in the stark contrast to the conditions that we saw in Bahrain and Baku. Lorenzo's got a qualifying ban. He's done. Kieran Liam should also
on the last 2 right-handers.
Yeah, VDV, the Belgian driver, the winner. And what a dramatic win it was as well. He goes to 6th place, but VDV taking victory, getting the strategy right. Again, the strategy, the right tyre call, got him over the line to 1st place. Puts him joint 2nd in the Drivers' Championship at the moment. He is 3 drivers share 2nd place. Lorenzo, who has a qualifying ban, VDV and 𝐞𝐥𝐸. Tava out front with 33 points as it stands. 𝐶𝐶𝐸 over the line he goes for his first time. It's 11th place.
Maybe that's a wild guess, but I think 𝐞𝐥𝐸 only put enough fuel for 1 lap, and maybe that's why he's so much faster than everyone.
Yeah, because championship leader Tava in 2nd place.
With this 2nd lap in a row, and I think he's now on a 3rd lap in a row.
Oh, we've got a spinner. We've got a recovering Ferrari. I think that's...
Matt.
It's Matt. Yeah, it's Matt.
Tava, yeah.
So Matt and Menno, Team M&M in the Ferrari, yet again separated by absolutely nothing, as they seem to always be. So 2 laps for Optic, 2 laps for Tava, 3 laps for Hennessy, 2 for Menno, 2 for Matt. So yeah, drivers are going for a longer run, longer stints, as we watch Tava into turn 6 and 7, hugging that. In fact, he's getting out of the way. I think he's back right off and letting the Ferrari go. In fact, he is. So Tava's a point like that. Kieran's coming out. Kieran's got a qualifying ban, so this is going to be interesting what Kieran does here. Rasa, who was in the Haas, now in the Williams. And Rasa, the American driver, who was one of my driver of the days, was Rasa the last round. 4th place. A driver who in Bahrain struggled. Got 11th, and for most of Baku was trundling along, just keeping out the way, and all of a sudden bagged himself a 4th place by keeping it clean as Aston Martin off the track there. That's Kieran Liam. But Rasa with a fantastic 4th place, 12 big points for Haas. I'll go through the Constructor Championship and the League Championship shortly. But what can Rasa do? A lot of yellow flags flying out there, so let's try and find what's been happening. Kieran Liam on an outlap. Tava's now done 3 laps, but still half a second away from 𝐞𝐥𝐸. 𝐞𝐥𝐸's 1 lap seems to be more than enough. No one banking on the inters yet. The rain still hammering down. VDV on his 3rd flying lap out there as well. Yellow flags again. I think it's just for cars coming into the pits and backing off the pace. I tell you what, 𝐞𝐥𝐸 over 1 lap, as we've seen in Bahrain and saw, of course, in Baku. Lucas 𝐞𝐥𝐸 has some raw speed in that Alfa Romeo.
Absolutely, 7/10 only on 1 lap. That's a great lap so far for 𝐞𝐥𝐸.
We've got a spinner. It's an Aston Martin. It's Burr. Burr's spun on his outlap. There he is. Now he's on the last corner. Now getting up to speed. Burr struggling now. I don't think Burr runs with assists. I remember him spinning a lot in Bahrain. Yeah, I think he's assist free. It's the Brazilian driver. Up into 4th place. This would be by far Burr's best qualifying effort of the season so far. Hasn't been in the top 10. Has the young Brazilian, just 2/10 down his own personal best, having by far his best qualifying effort. Also, Hennessy, he's averaging 6th in qualifying, and there he is. Matt and Menno looking good so far. 𝐶𝐶𝐸 hasn't been, despite 𝐶𝐶𝐸 being 7th in the championship, he has not qualified in the top 10 yet. Optic's done.
Optic's done. Oh.
So are they thinking the weather's not going to get any better? I tell you what, it's interesting watching Burr right now on board. He jumps up through his gears lightning quick to minimise the traction of the rear tyres. It's really interesting to watch Burr as he's coming through the tricky turn 9 and 10. And in fact, has he gone straight...
The Haas is off, I think. 𝐞𝐥𝐸.
Yeah, 𝐞𝐥𝐸's binned it coming out. Watch this restless lap from Burr, but 𝐞𝐥𝐸 has got off on the exit of turn 1.
Oh,
in the Haas.
is around. 𝐶𝐶𝐸 has spun.
𝐶𝐶𝐸's gone as well, and yeah, there he is. Now, that's turn 6.
Wow. And
hey, Kobe's joined just in time. So the AlphaTauri is here. And the man who got pole position in Bahrain
𝐶𝐶𝐸 is really struggling, Dave. Only 15-0 so far. Only good for 11th.
Yeah, we're watching 𝐞𝐤𝐨 right now. That car looks very, very loose. I wonder, Lucas, with a lot of cars making mistakes and a lot of cars looking light in these conditions, I wonder if it's going to be dry. I wonder if they've got dry setups here, trying to just manage in the wet, and it will pay dividends in the race if it is dry. But as you say, a lot of these cars look very, very slippy.
The other Haas has spun now.
Yeah, and Menno's gone round as well. Menno's just recovering. Right. My word, don't know where to look. Yeah, little Jimmy's had a spin as well. In fact, little Jimmy's still in the wall and he's trying to fight hard to keep it out the wall on board of him. Little Jimmy, who showed some incredible pace last time out in Baku before retiring, gets it back going again. So how long have we got left of this session? We are down to the last 7 minutes already, and it's the 𝐞𝐤𝐨 from Tava. 1 and 2 in the championship, 1 and 2 out front at the moment. 4 laps for Tava as little Jimmy fighting the car. Into the pit lane he comes. 𝐞𝐤𝐨 still fighting his way. Sus is back out.
And 𝐞𝐤𝐴's replacement is in the session. It's Southern Pat, driving for VGL.
Ah, yes, so we have 19. So here we go. So here is 𝐿𝐴's replacement. Do we know anything about Mr. Pat?
He's a Greek driver. He's driving for VGL second division. That's his debut on the Speed Kings.
And my word, debut for Speed Kings in such treacherous conditions, as you can see on the screens right now. The rain bouncing.
And Matt has spun again.
Oh, and Matt.
Too.
Yep, there he is. And that's a tricky corner at the best of times, let alone the wet conditions. Matt, yeah, out of the exit of turn 2, tries to keep out of people's way. Matt and Menno still 8th and 9th as it stands. Of course, 𝐿𝐴 5th in the championship, and there's another car off at the hairpin, and
Hennessy,
it is a Ferrari missing a front wing. Menno's been off.
Oh right.
So
on
both
the same corner.
Both Ferraris, and Menno's got no front wing at all.
Wow, it's so difficult to lose your wing on this track.
Yes, I was going to say he's gone. I wonder if he's done that in turn 1. Must have done. So. Absolute carnage out there at the moment. Of course, Lorenzo, 2nd in the championship, 26 points, not to participate in qualifying ban. Mookie, Kieran Lim also has a qualifying ban, and it's Tava is out, like 𝐞𝐤𝐴's out there as well. So the track isn't really getting quicker, and despite the conditions, the top 9 are still only separated by a second. However, it's 𝐞𝐤𝐴 with the big advantage.
And 𝐞𝐤𝐴 is about to finish his 6th lap on the same tyres.
On board with 𝐞𝐤𝐴. Not
up to 10th.
Yeah, he did improve. He did improve quite a bit actually. So yeah, up to 10th for 𝐞𝐤𝐴. That would
6 laps. That's a lot of fuel.
It's a lot of fuel, but his tyres will be nicely warmed up. It is tricky to warm these full wet tyres up, and the rain is not easing off. As who was that jumping up? That's Pat. Southern Pat. And the Greek.
A couple of hundreds behind Bear.
Yeah, there's nothing in that at all. Absolutely. And look at the gap between Tava in 2nd and look at Tess in 6th and 12th. Just 1 second between them. So the front and the midfield so tightly compact together, as we've already seen in Bahrain and here in Baku, and seen it again here right now in Austria.
Dave, Kobe is on a purple sector 2 if the map is correct. Let's see what Kobe does.
Oh boy, the pole sitter in Bahrain. Kobe's back, and Kobe goes fastest
by 20 or 47 thousandths of a second.
Oh, I am so happy Kobe's back. Of course, Kobe pole in Bahrain, binned it on lap 5 in turn 7 in Bahrain. Didn't get us a chance to show what he can do. Is this the time? As Lucas left the session. Hopefully we can get Lucas back. Tess up to 3rd place. What a lap there by the Englishman. So Tess is up to 3rd. As it stands, it's Belgium, from Switzerland, from UK, from Greece. Greece, in fact. Then Brazil. Then Greece again. Here comes Tava. What can the championship leader do? Over the line. Doesn't improve. Way down, in fact. So now the track getting really busy. Intermediates. Well, Menno's thinking. Oh, someone going way off the track. Who was that? So Lucas is having a couple of issues. So hopefully Lucas can get back in shortly. So it's just me at the moment. Rasa starting a fast lap here. So look at the times now. The top 14. Oh, Rasa's gone way wide at turn 1. But the top 14 now separated by a second. These times are starting to come down. Are we in for a thrilling finale here? And for qualifying, just under 3 minutes to go. On board with Tess. Is he going round again? No, he pits. He may get a chance to do one final run. What about 𝐞𝐸𝐻? 7 laps on those wet tyres. 𝐞𝐒𝐩 has done 2 laps on his. He's just ahead of 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐫𝐭𝐬. 𝐞𝐸𝐻 does not improve. What about little Jimmy? Little Jimmy, who again, as we said, showed such great pace last time out. This is looking close. I feel 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐻 and Tess will have one more run left in him. But that gap between third all the way down, well, the third down to 15th, separated by half a second. So this is going to be, oh, and little Jimmy's made a mistake. That's his run done. What about Russell? Here comes the American driver. Round the last 2 turns, turn 10. In fact, he's pitting after all that. 2 minutes to go. Final runs are coming in thick and fast. Pat's back out there. Sus, little Jimmy in the pits. Hennessy's out there. There is Hennessy. Starting his flying lap now. So what can Hennessy do? Up to turn 2. Currently 3rd place last time out, of course. Didn't finish in Bahrain. 6th in the championship. 15 points and fighting the wheel yet again. Hennessy done well to keep it together. Hennessy's got a very, very low downforce car. No doubt about that. And another one's gone. Burr's retired. Burr's binned it. That is definitely a retirement for the Brazilian driver. You just saw it there. Lucas is thankfully back with us. What can Hennessy's up now? Any small improvement here for the guys like Hennessy could really see him jump up the positions. It's that close at the moment. As that is Burr's stricken Aston Martin. 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐵's done. Oh, Hennessy again, low and high, quick on the gears. Last minute, here we go. Russell is done from qualifying as well. Here comes Hennessy into 4th place. Alfa Romeo 2 and 4.
And
Well.
Send me an invite.
And Hennessy's made a mistake. We've got 42 seconds left, and I will get you straight back in. 𝐞𝐒𝐵 in provisional pole is done. 𝐞𝐒𝐩 out there now. Here is 𝐞𝐒𝐩. This is his last lap. Ferrari's made a mistake again. I think it's either Meadow or Matt. They're now 14th and 15th place. The times are so close. 𝐞𝐸𝐻 third. Hennessy 4th. Tess 5th after a great lap. Championship leader 𝐸𝐻 in 6th place. As in fact, Meadow goes 5th. Great time by Meadow. He jumps to 5th place. Oh, and that's 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐻's off. 𝐞𝐒𝐻𝐻's round.
Whoa.
Turn 8, and that will be no pole for 𝐞𝐒𝐻. It'll be a 2nd pole of the season, surely for 𝐞𝐒𝐻. Check a flag out. Meadow's invalidated. Tess out there on a run as well. What can 𝐸𝐻 do? He's invalidated. That's his qualifying done. So he's going to be 7th at best. Well, it says time up on our screens, yet the checker flag is not coming out. Jimmy doesn't improve. What about VDV? Last week's winner, VDV, down there in 13th place. My word, this is a turn up for the books. 13th is not where he wants to start. Who's that? Sus into 8th place. Look at the times, they're incredibly close. Both Mercs in the top 8, that's great to see. Where is VDV going to end up? Where's he going to put himself? Oh, he improves but stays 13th place. Tess is done. Now the checker flag's coming out.
Bad session for VDV, Dave.
It's a bad one. 𝐞𝐸𝐻 in 3rd place. What a qualifying. By far his best qualifying session of the season. Meadow 5th. Great qualifying for him. Matt's done in 15th place. 𝐞𝐸𝐻's backed off. Hennessy's invalidated, so I think it is going to be a pole. Depending on 𝐸𝐻. 𝐸𝐻's going faster. And in fact, this lap could put 𝐸𝐻 in the top 4. This would be huge. Round the final corner, down the start finishing straight, and 𝐸𝐻 does go 4th. Just 2 tenths off. That track is drying out rapidly here. We could see more improvements. Here comes little Jimmy, and he goes in pole.
Whoa, where did that come from?
Little Jimmy puts it on top.
By 65 thousandths.
Incredible! He showed incredible pace in Baku and couldn't finish the race. And this time with just 1 point to his name, Hennessy's done. So that's going to be it. That's going to be it. And little Jimmy, with 1 point to his name so far, is on pole.
Let's do the invite now before the race.
Oh, let's just invite our friend Lucas in. Invite Lucas. Invite Lucas. I don't want hints. I'd like to... Well, Lucas. It's not letting me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, an error has occurred. Can people still hear me? It won't let me. It won't let me, Lucas. We're back live. I'm just trying to invite Lucas back into the game. For some reason, it's not letting me. Tess says that could have been so good. Up by 5/10. Tess feels that he could have possibly been towards the front. It is little Jimmy at the front. Coca-Cola says I'm 𝐞𝐸𝐨𝐫𝐭𝐬 #1 fan. Lots of support for the boys. I'm just going to try. So there is little Jimmy, the Irishman, on pole position from 𝐞𝐸𝐨𝐫. 𝐞𝐸𝐨's back, and 𝐞𝐸𝐨's back in second. No points to his name so far. I hope we're going to see more of 𝐞𝐸𝐨. This time by 𝐞𝐸𝐨 third. Can he get that elusive first win? Then Skław and Tava, championship leader Tava, of course. Then Hennessy, Menno, Sus, Tess, Pat, 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐾, the Canadian. Great lap from 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐾. Then Burr. Look at that. Canadian, Brazil, Belgium, USA. And I'm going to try and invite Lucas in one more time. It keeps giving me an error, Lucas.
Great.
Well, 19 drivers to take the grid. This is going to be absolutely fascinating. We saw a fantastic barnstorming race in Bahrain. We saw a bonkers race in Baku. What on earth, as the sun is shining, what on earth are we going to get here in Austria? It keeps saying error. It's not letting me invite you. Yeah, error. Keeps giving me an error, unfortunately, Lucas. Oh, there's others have joined. It's a full lobby.
Oh, right.
So apparently others have joined. Deep breaths. Right, I'll go for the championship. And I'll go through your Constructors Championship as well, as the formation lap is about to begin. And we have 19 drivers, so we must have spectators around then somewhere, which is annoying. Let's get the tyres. And there are your tyres. So little Jimmy, 1 point to his name, the Irishman on pole. 𝐞𝐸𝐨 yet to score there in second place. That just shows how close this championship is. The front two have 1 point between them. 𝐞𝐸𝐨 second in the championship, 26 points. Skław seventh in the championship, 12 points. The championship leader Tava, they're in fifth place. These are all on soft tyres. Hennessy sixth in the championship, sixth on the grid. Menno, 2 points to his name so far, 13th in the championship, 7th place. Sus and Tess both retired on lap 1 last time out in Baku. They will be going for better. Sus currently 8th for the championship, 10th for Tess. Then Pat on his 𝐞𝐸𝐾 debut there in 10th place. 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐾 yet to score on the medium tyres, as well as Tess actually. Burr yet to score also for the Brazilian on medium tyres. VDV, last week's winner, second in the championship on 26 points. 13th, Rasa.
We're gonna have to restart, mates.
Is going to be a restart, is there?
I think there are some drivers who are trying to actually join, but the lobby is full because of spectators.
Because it says everybody who's in the car. There's no AI is out there, according to this.
Yeah, it's 19 drivers and 22 in the lobby. There's spectators.
Oh, we should be having spectators.
Give me the word for a restart.
Yeah. So yeah, because one of the McLarens is also glitching. So this could be a restart, folks. This could be a restart. We've got spectators in the lobby again. So don't get too excited, guys. This is going to be a restart. So 5 lights are on. But like I said, this is a bit of a dummy start because we are going to get a restart. So this is a good practice. They will start in their grid positions, by the way. They definitely will start in their grid positions.
Yeah, absolutely.
And would you believe it? It's a very clean start. It's an except for Rasta at the back. Everyone else has made it through. That's a good practice start. 𝐞𝐸 and Little Jimmy side by side. But I'm just waiting for the restart instruction and lobby. Super clean. Super impressive by everybody so far. Except for poor old Matt. Poor old Matt again down there. And Rasa's got through. And now 𝐞𝐸 and 𝐞𝐸 and Little Jimmy are free abreast. Dare I look. 𝐞𝐸 going down the inside. Can 𝐞𝐸 defending hard. Do these guys know?
I wrote it on chat. I don't know if they saw it though.
I don't think people are aware that we've got a restart about to be happening
because
here.
Some of them also asked for it.
Because it has been asked for. As now people are leaving. So now people are leaving. So I'll quickly see you on the other side, guys. So hopefully people will not join as spectators like we've kept saying. And people
I also made an announcement before the race that doesn't help us or the lobby.
No, it messes up the lobby completely and kicks drivers out.
The servers of this game are never good enough.
So we are just getting ready then for the race. Half distance, of course, as we wait for the drivers to. And I've got to say, the dummy start was immaculately clean. Super impressed.
How about that?
Yeah, there's some drivers who couldn't get in that restart. Okay, so there's some drivers who couldn't get in, so we are just joining now. Still just joining now. Lucas, I may need another invite in a minute. Is there a way of setting it to invite only, the lobby settings?
It is on invite only.
Ah.
And it was before as well.
Okay. Right, we're going to have to rejoin again. Gotta love it, Codemasters. Gotta love Codemasters. Let me in. Well, this is frustrating. Just keep saying, hopefully it's going to join me in shortly. 𝐞𝐸 just got that P1. Eminem dominating that first lobby. Come on, let me in. Nobody wants to see a joining session screen. So, Lucas, what about the first race of the season just gone in real life? What a shock! What a shock! A race that was sort of meandering to the finish, and then bang, both Red Bulls go, Gasly goes, Honda issues.
Yeah, all three Red Bulls, the engine just gave up.
And apparently my internet quality is not sufficient. Oh, I don't believe that for a second. Wow, you gotta love Codemasters, haven't you? You just gotta love it. Just let me in, Codemasters, eh? Come on.
Maybe if you close the application, it will stop the live.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. I don't want to. I don't want to stop the application because it will stop the thing. Error. Getting errors. If you can't join, restart the game. It's a glitch. If I restart the game, is it going to kick me off live stream?
Yeah, it will. It will. I've done that.
I think I'm going to have to, mate. Oh, this is... Sorry for the technical talk, folks. Not how we envisaged round 3 to go. Invite me one more time, Lucas.
It says you've joined.
Still says on mine. Oh, hang on. Hang on. Hang on! Here we go, folks! Yes! We ain't restarting the game. Here we go. And look at this. Everybody's here waiting.
So, Little Jimmy on pole. Kobe's second, but Kobe's not in yet. Oh, he is. Okay. Kobe's second.
Don't worry. Don't worry. We're back. We're back, folks. I wasn't going to restart that game. Whew.
Sklav and Tava.
Look. I'm reading the chat. I'm reading Discord. I'm reading everything. Right. So let's get this race. Everybody's in. We don't want.
I'm making the grid now.
Spectators. So when are we ever going to get a full Red Bull team? I'll tell you what. While we're doing that, let's go through the Constructors' Championship, and we'll also go through the League Championship, because that's got pretty close since the last race. Just going to load it up for you now. God, I love technical problems. Pan! So, the Drivers' Championship. I'll go for the Drivers' Championship first, then we'll go for Constructors, and then... Oh, I've got to spectate, haven't I? My bad. My bad, everyone. My bad. Right, so Tava, 33 points. The Greek driver leads after a third and a second place so far this season. Lorenzo, second, 26 points. He won in Bahrain, didn't finish, crashed out. In fact, in Baku last time out. VDV crashed out in Bahrain, however, won and got the fastest lap last time out in Baku. 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐨𝐽, a second and a fifth, joint second, 26 points as well. Then Gio, who unfortunately has not been able to race this time by, fifth in the championship after 2 fifth places so far. Incredible consistency. Hennessy, after his incredible third place last time out in Baku after not finishing in Bahrain, is 6th in the championship. 7th for Sklav, 12 points, a 6th for the next so far to his season. Sus also on 12 after 4th place at a DNF so far this season. Rasa, again 11th in Bahrain, a 4th place last time out in Baku. Then a bit of a gap, 10th place Tess, 6 points so far in the championship, a 7th in Bahrain, did not finish, of course lap 1 crash for him in Baku. Kieran Liam, 6 points after 7th in Baku. Matt, best of Ferrari drivers, in 8th for the 9th, 6 points. Menno didn't participate in Baku, 9th in Bahrain, 2 points. Little Jimmy, our pole sitter, Little Jimmy, 1 point for the Irishman after 10th in Baku. And 𝐞𝐸𝐨𝐽 is 10th in Bahrain, did not start last time out, so he is unfortunately not here in the Aston Martin. Didn't take part in the last race. Kieran Liam and Burr, of course, in that car. Burr yet to score, Pat yet to score, Lateral yet to score. Who else is yet to score? Well, of course, Kobe yet to score.
Right, because he retired from in Bahrain and he didn't race in Baku.
Exactly, yeah. It's actually quite a shock as well after showing incredible speed. And of course Rasa has Optic yet to score as well, and Little Jimmy has that solitary point to his name. So we're just waiting for the grid to be set up. It must be nearly there now.
Yeah, it's only 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 that's about to join, and he just did.
So 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸's in.
So as soon as I put him on the right grid position, we can start.
We will be underway. The Constructors' Championship, by the way, folks, while we're on it, it's close. It's very, very close. So top is McLaren, 46 points. Second, Alpine, 1 point, 45 points. Alfa Romeo, third on 41 points. 5 points separate the top 3 in the Constructors at the moment. AlphaTauri then on 26 in 4th. Mercedes 18 in 5th. Haas 6th from 13. Then Ferrari on 8 points. Aston Martin 7. Red Bull and Williams are yet to score. And in the leagues, which I know you're all here geared up for, VGL lead on 91. Second, DRL. That's the Digident Racing League, 49 points. ART, Amigos Racing, 26. Then Champions F1 Racing League on 25. And Team ILRL, Inside Racing League, are on 13. But that, as we know, can all change. And we are just gearing up now for the start of the race. Does DGL... Primal YouTuber says the F1 game needs an in-game commentary. Thanks. Does VGL go to Monaco? This championship will not be, and after the chaos in Baku, I'm quite glad we won't be going to Monaco. So who else we got?
I hope it all goes well now. Sorry everyone for the delay.
It'll be worth the wait. I tell you what, it'll be worth the wait. So we are about to start round 3 out of 8 in Austria. Where are we after this one, Lucas?
I think, is it Britain? I think it's
Is
Britain.
it Silverstone? Halfway point to be Silverstone. Of course, that would be the first sprint race. 2 sprint races this season, Silverstone and our finale in Saudi Arabia. So here we go, folks. Will the weather be the same, of course?
I can't remember a race this year, Dave, without any connection issues.
No,
It really is a big issue.
this is typical. Although saying that, when you've got drivers from America, Canada, Brazil, Greece, you know, this is a worldwide league. It's going to happen every so often. However, thankfully, we are here and we are ready.
Don't forget your setup, guys. Just a reminder to everyone.
Oh, that's a good shout. That's a
That's
good
a big
shout.
one.
Yeah. Yeah, don't forget your setup, guys. So they'll be setting up their grid. Hopefully they'll be starting the same tyres. I've remembered like a fish, so I don't remember what tyres people were on. I know a couple were on medium. Nobody in the top 10 were on medium tyres. I know that for a fact.
All top 10 was on soft, and then my majority of outside top 10 was on mediums.
Yeah, I can't remember. I'm trying so hard to remember and I can't. Yeah, no, not a clue. So here we go. What should be a fascinating Grand Prix. I'm just trying to think. Amazing Austria. I'm trying to think some perspectives for Austria. We're still waiting for players. I've got nothing on my screen.
Please don't give me that. Don't give me that.
Race starting. Race starting. There's the countdown.
Yes.
There. I think everyone's sorting their setups out. It's taking a little bit extra time. Phew. So now we've got the countdown, and now we wait. We wait for the start of the Austrian Grand Prix.
36 laps. That's not a good amount of laps for a race.
It's not, and I wonder whether the one-stopping or I imagine they will try and one-stop. It's a long pit lane and a short track. You don't really want to two-stop if you can help it.
I think it's an easy one stop this year at least. It's a soft medium, but you have to take care of those tires.
Looking, so let's get the full track map is up, lap data is up, and of course we want to see for now the tyres, and I think that's pretty accurate. I think everyone has kept what they were on. That's good honesty all round. So there we go, and it is little Jimmy, as we said, on pole position. The Irishman followed by the Belgian of 𝐞𝐸𝐨, followed by the Swiss driver of 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐿, followed by the Greek, 2 quick drivers behind him of 𝐶LAV, and the championship leader Tavra, of course. Then Hennessy, the Englishman, there in 6th place. Menno, the Dutch driver. He is Dutch. Phew, I had to double check that. Dutch driver, of course, in 7th place. Suss and Tess, the 2 British drivers, 8th and 9th. Greek driver Pat in 10th. Then Optic there in 11th place. Oh, they've got to think Optic's Canadian. He's the is he the Canadian guy? Yes, he is. Amazing. We've got so many different continents represented, so many different nationalities represented. So we've got Optic, and then Burr from Brazil, then VDV from Belgium, Rassa from the USA, 2 American racers, Rassa and Lateral. Matt, the Brit in the middle, then the Ferrari. Lorenzo, Greece. Wow, watch out for him. He's going to be trying to charge through.
Right.
Mookie and Kieran. Lucas, you got to pick a winner. Who are you choosing this time?
I'm curious about little Jimmy. I haven't seen him being up front. I want to see how it is for him.
Yeah, this
It's
is
his first time on pole for little Jimmy.
It is first time on pole, and I'm with you. I am really looking forward to seeing what little Jimmy can do here.
I'm gonna go with Kobe though. He's rapid. He has shown he's rapid.
Well, I got it right last time by in picking VDV, and I think 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 is gonna break his duct. This is the one for 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 is what I'm going for. Here we go, folks, as we wait for the lights to come on for round 3. Here we go! Round 3 of the Speed Kings World Championship in Austria is go! And it looks a good start for 𝐞𝐸𝐸. And 𝐞𝐸𝐸 may have a run. A little Jimmy here. Down the inside of turn 1. Can he get through? A little bit of contact, but he does lead. Jimmy's out wide. Can 𝐞𝐸𝐸 get through? Yes, he can. It looks like the majority have made it through turn 1. And it's 𝐞𝐸𝐸 from third who leads up the hill to turn 2. Can he get it stopped in time? The answer is and Hennessy coming in way too deep.
𝐞𝐸𝐸. Whoa.
Hennessy flying in. He may have damage. He is up to 6th place, however. Look at this. 𝐞𝐸𝐸 up a few places, and then 𝐞𝐸𝐸 leads. 𝐞𝐸𝐸, they're side by side. In fact,
what a fight! What a battle between these two!
It's incredible. A little Jimmy and 𝐶𝐸𝐸 are side by side, and 𝐞𝐸𝐸 does lead. Brilliant racing.
And 𝐶𝐸𝐸 up to 3rd, little Jimmy down to 4th. I hope there's no damage on little Jimmy.
Oh, and 𝐞𝐸𝐸's dropping place as well. 𝐞𝐸𝐸 going backwards as well. So there's the position changes. Little Jimmy that pulls it down to 4th place. And again, 𝐞𝐸𝐸 trying to put his nose down his head. He makes a mistake. He runs out wide. He should have a better turn for turn 12. Oh, we've got Kieran and Liam dropping backwards.
Oh, there's carnage at the back, Dave. There's carnage at the back.
Oh, what's going on here? Oh, and Russell's moving up.
In the pits. Four drivers in the pits.
It looks like it's all been going off at the back there. In the meantime, 𝐞𝐸𝐸 has got 𝐞𝐸𝐸, has got 𝐶𝐸𝐸. 𝐶𝐸𝐸's right up in there. Will 𝐞𝐸𝐸 have a go into turn 2? Here we on board, has the inside. 𝐞𝐸𝐸 has the yield. And that was close. And 𝐶𝐸𝐸's right there. Look at this shot on board 𝐞𝐸𝐸 right now. We are right under the halo. Down the inside. Can he hold it? Can he hold it? Oh, he spun! He spun again! Oh, it's deja vu!
No.
Just like in Bahrain, 𝐞𝐸𝐸 is off.
Oh, he's rejoining the track quite
God, I can't watch when they do that. My word! And 𝐞𝐸𝐸 down the order he goes. So now it's 𝐞𝐸𝐸 from Jimmy. Jimmy's back in 2nd place. Did 𝐶𝐸𝐸 make contact with 𝐞𝐸𝐸? Because he's now lost a place, and Jimmy right on the tail of 𝐞𝐸𝐸.
What a shame for 𝐞𝐸𝐸. It was a great battle with 𝐞𝐸𝐸.
Hey, look at both Mercs.
Here Jimmy about to overtake now 𝐞𝐸𝐸. No, not here. He's
he's waiting for the DRS, is he? He'll have DRS this time by. Have we activated? Test passes sus, so the Merc are swapping places. Look at Matt, up 7. Look at the 2 Alpines there again. Right, will little Jimmy have a go? 𝐞𝐸𝐸 going defensive on the inside. It'll be little Jimmy round the outside, and yes!
They stay side by side though.
And he's got DRS. And I tell you what, 𝐶𝐸𝐸's lost a bit of ground here.
Is he gonna send it on the inside? No, he isn't. 𝐞𝐸𝐸. Oh, he's trying now.
He has had a go. 𝐞𝐸𝐸's made a mistake. Backwards goes 𝐞𝐸𝐸, and 𝐞𝐸𝐸 down the inside. Inside for little Jimmy at turn 7. Now turn 8.
He stays in front of little Jimmy.
Incredible battle.
Wow. Everyone is giving it to 𝐞𝐸𝐸.
𝐞𝐸𝐸's going to be careful here. Of course, he's 2nd in the championship. He can't afford to drop it because he's ahead of his championship rival Tava. Little Jimmy is not yet in a championship fight, but a performance like this could put him right in there. Here we go again. On board with 𝐞𝐸𝐸.
And the Alpines 3 and 4.
Alpines did a Hennessy fastest lap, of course. Contact! Matt's pitting, unfortunately.
Oh, Matt is in the pits.
And here we go. Oh, I tell you what, Jimmy could be swapped here. Here goes 𝐞𝐸𝐸. Here goes 𝐶𝐸𝐸. 𝐶𝐸𝐸's gone on the inside. Jimmy on the inside. No contact still.
Wow. He stays ahead, and Tava is up to 3rd.
Tell you what, Tava, yeah, Champions League Tava now fair play. 𝐶𝐸𝐸 and Hennessy's there as well with the fastest lap. 𝐞𝐸𝐸 down the inside this time. Can he make it stick? Little Jimmy hanging it round the outside of turn 4. Hennessy's coming. Here comes Hennessy in 4th place. And again, little Jimmy holds on. But 𝐞𝐸𝐸 down the inside. Let's hope.
Wow, what a battle.
No
it's
contact.
Alfa Romeo versus Alpine and little Jimmy on his own there in the Haas.
This is incredible! The top 5 are nose to tail, no contact, I'm glad to say so far. There's Jimmy, 𝐞𝐸𝐸, Tava, Hennessy, 𝐶𝐸𝐸, and there's Tess, and there's Sus, the 2 Mercs are coming. Hennessy thinking about moving to turn 1, thinks better of it.
Small touch. 𝐞𝐸𝐸 has crashed into little Jimmy. I don't know if he's broken his wing.
Did he get damaged? Where is Lorenzo? Fastest lap, 11th place. Of course, he's 2nd in the championship as well. And 𝐞𝐸𝐸 now leads.
For a breast, Dave.
Oh, is it going to be close? Hennessy trying to
That's
hang on the
crazy.
outside of Tava.
That's a DRS for little Jimmy. He's gonna overtake easily here.
We've got
That's
the
an
rear
easy
shot of Jimmy. There is Cool Guy and steaming
Hennessy up
through.
to third.
What a race by
Hennessy up to
Hennessy.
third.
Third place last time out in Baku, and now third ahead of championship leader. Yellow flags, turn one. It's Menno. Menno's crashed
Menno has
at turn
fun.
one. Rasa Lorenzo. So Lorenzo trying to get himself up through the field on medium tyres, don't forget. Actually, I will put the tyre graphic back up.
But Hennessy has spent all of his battery. He has no battery whatsoever.
So Hennessy was keen to get through. Look at Optic, Burr and Lorenzo, medium tyres, making their way through nicely. Here we go again. Lap 6 out of 36. 30 laps more of this, please. Jimmy leads from Cool Guy, from Hennessy, from Tava, from Sklav. Yellow flags as a red, but it's lateral. Menno having a torrid time at the back of the field. In fact, no, it's VDV. VDV's been off. And here goes Cool Guy on the inside. It's a late move. He's made it stick. Oh, and little Jimmy's been hanging on the outside. It could be now for 1-2.
Little Jimmy Hennessy touched. Jimmy had lost the rear for a moment.
Can Hennessy
And
get
Hennessy
through
up
around
to
the outside?
second.
Oh, little Jimmy, what a shot on the helicopter.
Oh, that's again.
Oh, little kisses.
He did it.
Little kisses there from Jimmy, but it's Hennessy into second place. What a race by Hennessy. He's now
Alfa
second.
Romeo 1 and 2.
Oh, it's Tava gets
Tava
through.
third.
Oh,
No,
and if
he's still side by side. Yes, it's true, yes.
Oh, and now Sklav, and now
is coming.
Sklav. Oh, poor little Jimmy. Has he got damage, I wonder? No, that car looks okay.
I'm not sure, but he has also spent a lot of his battery, Jimmy.
I can't. I want to mention the AlphaTauris and the shock of both those two being 15th and 16th place. VDV, last week's winner, second the championship, down 16th. He has had a spin. Optic passing Burr down to turn one on the medium tyres. So Optic, the Canadian, passing the Brazilian. Lorenzo right behind as well, and Sklav takes Tava. So championship leader Tava.
Kobe has no front wing whatsoever. He's gonna pit. He does.
What
Kobe
a nightmare for Kobe.
What a nightmare for AlphaTauri as a team. Once again.
It's a bad. Oh, I tell you what. Hennessy had a chance to pass his teammate Cool Guy and backed off. I wonder if Hennessy's going to play a bit of a rear gunner here for Cool Guy.
Yeah, maybe they are communicating and they know they don't want to fight right now.
Lorenzo passing Bert, so it's Alpha. Oh, and Bert getting right behind the back of Lorenzo. Didn't make any contact. That was close. Rasta right behind as well. Great battle here. What's this for? This is for 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th place. Action absolutely everywhere. The Mercedes are sort of, oh, and I've jinxed it because Tess picks up a penalty, but the Mercs are running line astern in sort of their own little battle.
And already 3-time penalties on the 8th lap.
Yeah, they're coming in. Jimmy's pace is just starting to subside a little bit. He's struggling. He's getting dropped and starting to get into the cups of Tess. Hennessy again not choosing to challenge his teammate. He's got an incredible run here as Lorenzo now past Optic. So Lorenzo is starting to make his way through.
Optic again. Oh, they touched. Oh, they touched. When Burr has hit Lorenzo, Lorenzo has hit Optic.
Oh, it looked like from
what
there.
What a shame.
I think Lorenzo may have just spun Optic there. There was contact.
Yeah, because he was hit from behind by Burr.
Oh, it looks like there was a concertina effect. In fact, Burr got front wing damage.
Yes, it was a chain reaction.
Burr's hit Lorenzo. Lorenzo's hit Optic, who's having a great race. That's a real shame for Optic. Look at the front five. Jimmy's back. Jimmy's back in that battle. Oh, Hennessy! Oh, that's huge! That's huge for the race. Hennessy penalty. So that is a massive blow for Hennessy. So, and now he's got to run on Cool Guy. Now, I wonder if he's going to go through. I wonder if Cool Guy knows. He knows Hennessy's through. But Sklav, that's not part of the plan. That was not part of the plan, Sklav.
On the inside, Cool Guy. He's gonna be 3 abreast at the end of this race.
Oh, this is close! Sklav can sense the opportunity here!
This is a double overtake for Sklav. Oh, he's gonna defend. Oh, he's sandwiched.
Oh! My word! This is incredible! Cool Guy takes the lead! Hennessy's back through! The Alpha's nearly touched! The Alpine's nearly touched! Incredible! And here's little Jimmy in the background!
It's 5 drivers next to each other. What a race!
This is brilliant. Burrs in the pits for hard tyres after his contact, and Hennessy, who's got the penalty, has to go. And 𝐞𝐤𝐨𝐽 knows this. Fastest lap for 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐫. 𝐞𝐤𝐨 knows this. Tava knows this. They can't let Hennessy get down the road with his penalty.
Alright, let's see next round.
Here we go, lap 10, and look, yeah, Hennessy's trying to pull away. The Alpines know it. Yellow flag, McLaren.
Sullivan has lost it.
Ah, that's a shame. That's a real shame. Oh, and the cool guy on the front here from 𝐞𝐤𝐨. 𝐞𝐤𝐨 both with DRS. 𝐞𝐤𝐨 has to go around the outside. Aston Martin's gone as well. I think Burr's gone.
I think Barry's gone. He spun.
I'm sorry we can't show these spins, but the action at the front here is absolutely frenetic.
𝐞𝐤𝐨 once again. He changed his line last minute.
This is late. This is late. Oh my word! And he saved it. How's he saved that? There's a little bit of contact. My word! Hennessy was nearly T-boned by 𝐞𝐤𝐨. He would not have known what hit him there.
He was fighting 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐽, but they were both catching Hennessy so quickly, so it was 3 actually fighting at the end of the stage.
I just hope this doesn't end in tears. Oh no, is this 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐽 pitting? Yes, it's 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐽's pit, so he's the first to stop. Now, will there be a chain reaction?
Undercut attempt by 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐽, but I think it's too early for the mediums. I think it's too early.
So let's have a look. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐽's a test up to 5th. Sus has made a mistake somewhere. Sus has dropped right off.
Outside the DRS.
He is, and Lorenzo has a little. Don't forget Lorenzo on the medium tyres. Lorenzo on the medium, starting the medium tyres, of course, is right. Soft again for 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐽. He's 2 stopping.
Soft again. Wow.
So he's going to 2 stop.
I don't expect many people doing 2 stops, to be honest.
It's aggressive. Oh, it's somebody way off.
It's an Aston Martin.
Oh, he's buried.
And it's 𝐞𝐤𝐨𝐽 also. 𝐞𝐤𝐨𝐽's off.
And he's just... Has he just followed Burr off in sympathy there? What is going on? So... The tyres are starting to wear. 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐽 penalty! That's huge!
𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐽. He passed Optic, but he got the penalty.
So... Both Alfa Romeos have got penalties. Well, as Jimmy pits.
And Tava.
Tess pits.
Oh, Tess, yes, sorry.
Tess, so 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐽, but he has a penalty. This just throws the race, and Lorenzo now 4th place, who hasn't stopped on the medium tyres.
Tava up to 2nd.
But are they at front of the undercut? Kieran Liam having a very, very quiet race there in 6th place, going about his business nicely after some nice.
If they know that 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐽 is on soft, then they don't care about the undercut anymore. They are 1 stopping, and he's 2 stopping. Yeah,
because Jimmy. Now, interesting. Tess has put softs on. Jimmy's put mediums on.
Yeah, Jimmy is 1 stopping probably. Again, I think it's early, of course, for a medium. He will struggle at the end.
And yet again, the consistency of Tava. He hasn't won a race yet this season. 2nd and a 3rd, but leads the championship. Penaltyless so far. But I tell you what, do not write out Lorenzo, because he is catching. He's catching the front 3. Hand over fist. Those soft tyres are probably now gone. And Lorenzo's the man with the advantage.
And Dave, so far, no retirements, no safety car of any kind.
Yeah, that's great to see. We've had a few spinners, of course, but yeah, no retirements. Lap 13. And the front guys are going long. Oh, AlphaTauri in trouble again.
Oh, there it is. I jinxed it. Virtual safety car. I guess I don't know for what though.
Someone's off the road. I thought it was one of the AlphaTauris. It's not. Free pit stop here for someone, whoever wants to take it. Sadly, a lot of them are miles away from the pits.
The top 5 just missed the cut.
Pat pits.
So they can't take advantage of this. Sullivan is pitting.
Rassak goes on.
No advantage for the top 5.
No, unless it stays out for an eternity. Who's that pitting? VDV's got no front. It's for VDV. Last week's winner's got no front wing.
Oh yeah, it's not his race so far.
Wow.
Oh, drive through for Sus.
Yeah, speeding.
That's a real shame.
Oh no, that's a real shame for Sus, who's got 𝐞𝐒𝐲𝐽 right behind. Well, not right behind him actually, but what a shame for Sus. Oh, and the Mercs were having a great race.
And 𝐞𝐤𝐨 up to 6, and 𝐸𝐸 is having a great race, and Hennessy's in the pits.
And that was a late call. That was a late call, Lucas. He literally dived in last minute. Penalties galore out there at the moment. So Tava, the championship leader, leads the race. But however, they're going to one stop. They're going to put on mediums when they do pit, as VDV pops out in front of him. So where's Hennessy going to...
mediums, so Alfa Romeos are on different strategies.
Yeah, so 𝐞𝐤𝐨 has got to stop again. There goes 𝐞𝐤𝐨 in your screen. There he goes. Now that's interesting. Who's that behind? Is that 𝐞𝐤𝐨? 𝐞𝐤𝐨 hasn't stopped yet. Little Jimmy's got the jump. Little Jimmy does get the jump on Hennessy. And look at Tess. Tess isn't far behind though. He's got a drive through.
It
Or was
does
it
make
sus?
me wonder if 𝐞𝐤𝐨 maybe put them by mistake on the soft tires.
You can only think, because it's not really going to work. Oh, yellow flags again. It's Kobe!
It's an AlphaTauri.
Oh
yeah,
no front wing. Why are they going through their front wings?
The AlphaTauris are having a nightmare of a race.
Well, I did not expect this.
Is Kobe gonna retire? Could be.
Last week's winner VDV in 16th place, and Kobe now 18th after starting in 2nd place. Let's just hope he's waiting for the car. He's going to wait an eternity because he's got a whole gang of the cars, and that is little Jimmy all over the back of Cool, or was it the other Haas in fact?
Oh,
It's
and is Sus
off. Yeah,
spun,
Sus off the road. He's just recovering. Oh, it's unravelling for the Mercs. Matt going about his business nicely up there in 9th
and
place.
Hennessy side by side with 𝐸𝐸, Dave.
Yeah, here we go, and through he goes. It should be a formality for Hennessy on the softer medium tyres. It is.
And it's Tess behind them with the first soft tire. He might overtake both of them.
Here we go. Tess lining them up.
Oh,
no!
Hennessy's off. They've touched.
Oh! Wow,
He's
lucky
also-
ghosting was on.
Wow.
Oh, that's a harsh 3-second penalty.
What did I just see? And
So
Tess up to
Hennessy
6.
must have banged wheels with 𝐸𝐸.
They did, yes, they did bang wheels.
And that was nearly a Takuma Sato, Nick Heifeld type crash from the years gone by. That was scary, and Hennessy on this fresh medium tyres, all of a sudden for Alfa Romeo it's unravelling. An
It's all working
advantage.
to perfection for Alpine.
Yeah, Alpine, who have just kept out of trouble at the front, gone
And
longer,
Kobe's
but don't write out Lorenzo. He's just 4 seconds off the 2 Alpines now. Although
My
𝐞𝐤𝐨
winner
is also...
prediction is the first retirement.
Yeah, Kobe, wow, that's a massive shock.
I don't dare do any more predictions in the next races.
I wouldn't.
I don't want to jinx anyone.
I think the drivers will be praying for you not to pick him. Tess going about this stint nicely. Same strategy. He's only 3 seconds off 𝐞𝐤𝐨. They've both got to stop again, but gaps are opening up. Rassa's in the points. Rassa, after his excellent 4th place last time out, again, another very consistent driver, finds himself in 10th place. 𝐸𝐸, after that little collision with Hennessy. Hennessy got a 3-second penalty, by the way, for going backwards. Oh, it's a McLaren.
Oh, yeah, it's
Pat.
Sargent.
Yeah, coming into he's had a collision coming into the pits. That's been a disaster for him. He's not had the debut he would have liked. Now another 5-second penalty speeding in the pit. And Skław pits. Now that's interesting. So Skław will have the undercut on his teammate. And where will he come?
Where is he gonna come out? That's a big thing. He might be in traffic.
Lorenzo's pace is eased off. He's not catching as quick. In fact, yes, he is. So here comes Skław now. He's got a McLaren back marker of Sozon ahead of him. So 𝐸𝐸's going to get ahead. 𝐸𝐸 hasn't stopped yet. Probably won't for another 10 or so laps. And as I say that, 𝐸𝐸. Now here's Hennessy. This is big for the race. Hennessy.
Skław is ahead. Skław is ahead of Hennessy.
Yes, he had that spin. That spin has heavily cost Hennessy. Up into turn 2, and they're all going to catch 𝐸𝐸 here as well.
And imagine even with the spin, he's so close to Skław. Without the spin, he would be far ahead.
Yeah, that spin for Hennessy is really, and of course a penalty to Boo, and right behind. Hennessy knows he's got the penalty. He's got to go for it. Sus drops another place. In fact, Sus off the road.
Mercedes has spun.
Yeah.
Yes,
what a disaster.
turn
And a
one.
Haas! There's a Haas off the road.
Oh yeah, it's a Haas.
It's 𝐞𝐤𝐸.
Yeah, it's 𝐞𝐤𝐸.
Wow, they're losing it now.
And
Front
Tava
wing
in the
damage.
pits.
Front wing damage for 𝐞𝐸𝐸, and Tava pits. Here we go. Tava, look at all the penalties.
Medium tires to the end. And both Alpines are penalty-less. That's important.
So Tess passes. Little Jimmy there on me. So Little Jimmy leads. Well, outright when 𝐞𝐸𝐨𝐿 pits. Little Jimmy, however, Tass.
Right.
Oh, hello! Hello, watch out here! Because we've got Optic, 𝐞𝐸𝐻, Hennessy, Tava.
And 𝐞𝐸𝐻 is ahead of Optic, yes, up to 6th. And it's Hennessy on the outside of Optic. Oh, he's done a Max Verstappen move.
That was brilliant. Sus has been off the road again. Poor old Sus having a nightmare torrid time at their Optics
and Optic
mediums.
is coming back at Hennessy. On the outside, he's ahead again.
Oh, wow. Optic with a 17-lap-old medium tyres, and Hennessy will be fuming because he knows he needs to get past quickly to catch 𝐞𝐸𝐻 and Tava.
And why is little Jimmy catching 𝐞𝐸𝐿? That's not normal.
4 attempts. What's happened here? Has 𝐞𝐸𝐿 made a mistake? Those Sus.
Or does he have a damage?
This is crazy. Oh, test penalty. I'll tell you what.
Little Jimmy has an easy overtake here. There's no defense of any kind for 𝐞𝐸𝐿.
Yeah, 𝐞𝐸𝐿's. Oh, it's just awful in the turns, and this should be easy for little Jimmy, who has a great chance of winning in only his second race in Speed Kings. The Irishman go around the outside. Hennessy's been passed again. The Alfa Romeos are hitting trouble here. Here go around the outside of turn 2 for Jimmy. He can't make it stick. 𝐞𝐸𝐿, good defense by the way.
What a straight line speed for 𝐞𝐸𝐿.
That's great defense.
Has no effect.
Hennessy, oh, are we going to get a move here?
DRS had no effect for little Jimmy. What a straight line speed for 𝐞𝐸𝐿.
So Jimmy's got to try and be clever here. He has to try and get this done somewhere else on track.
But he doesn't even have to overtake. 𝐞𝐸𝐿 is gonna pit anyway.
This is it. But what about Lorenzo? They're not catching Lorenzo. Massive gag on the cars here, by the way. You got Tava, 𝐞𝐸𝐿, Hennessy, Optic. Is that Matt? No, Matt's not involved. No, you got Batmarker's actually involved in here as well.
But I think Lorenzo is gonna be right in the mix when he pits.
Lorenzo has from the back, from a Cuban, the man who won in Bahrain, of course. Sector 3. Oh, it's an Aston. Is it Burr again? Yeah, it is. It's Burr again. He's been off the road in the last corner. Here we go, Jimmy, this time by, and this time he's done it. Will 𝐞𝐸𝐿 have a response? Jimmy, close the door. 𝐞𝐸𝐿 will take an opportunity. He's just too far back. But this time 𝐞𝐸𝐿 will have DRS. Jimmy has to drain that battery and defend the inside. Defend the inside, Jimmy. Here comes 𝐞𝐸𝐿. Down at turn 3.
But little Jimmy's ahead again.
Oh, great stuff, and Jimmy holds on.
Has lost again.
Excellent racing.
Sus, yes.
What's happened to Sus? Sus going backwards, can't keep it on the track. So that's great from Jimmy. Jimmy needed that. Now he can get onto Lorenzo. That's a backmarker McLaren of Sozen. And then Tess having a fantastic race. If you can just keep the penalties down, he's on for a nice result. Then you got Tava pulling away from 𝐞𝐸𝐿. Tava, 𝐞𝐸𝐿 and Hennessy are starting to string out. A bit of a surprise there.
Little Jimmy is 7 seconds away from Lorenzo. Lorenzo is gonna have to cover a lot of ground when he pits to win the race.
This is big here from Jimmy. He has to keep, for his own race, have to keep 𝐞𝐸𝐿 behind here. Because
𝐞𝐸𝐿 is gonna overtake probably.
Watch out, on board with 𝐞𝐸𝐿, not here. And now it's the straight line speed of the Haas, which is causing a problem. Oh, and 𝐞𝐸𝐿's rears are burning. That sounded the high revs and the oversteer there.
Right.
So 𝐞𝐸𝐿 hasn't quite got the rear end grip of those soft tyres anymore, as VDV is just having a disaster of a race down in 13th place.
There's so much potential for the Belgian drivers, but they can't get it together. VDV did in Baku, of course, and Sus again.
Oh, dear me, Sus having a nightmare. Oh my word! 6 seconds for 𝐞𝐸𝐿, and Tess is catching him. 1.5 for Tess, so Tess is catching them all here.
I think 𝐞𝐸𝐿 has underbody damage of some kind.
Yeah, I wonder if it's side pod damage or diffuser damage. I think diffuser damage. And 𝐞𝐸𝐿 pits, yeah, for a second stop. 6 seconds of penalties, and the Alfa Romeo's races is quickly deteriorating, although I'm expecting 𝐞𝐸𝐿 to be mighty on these fresh set of soft tyres. Who else is in? Optics in for his first stop. Aston Martin off the road again.
Medium tyres, of course, because he put the soft 2 times already. Medium tyres for 𝐞𝐸𝐿.
Jimmy's catching Lorenzo. Tava's quickly catching the back of oh, where's Rasa? Rasa to 8th place, and a fantastic race for the American driver. I was super impressed with Rasa in Baku, and there he is again. has probably got to stop again. More pit stops. Optic, Matt and Menno, of course, in the pits as well. So Lorenzo now just 6.7 ahead, but Lorenzo's pace is very impressive out there.
He's losing time to little Jimmy though. I think he has to pit.
Jimmy's tyres at the end of this stint are going to be pretty worn out as well. Tava's caught. Tava's not catching. He's caught Tess. Tess pits.
And Tess is in the pits, yes.
So Tess is fighting 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 really with the penalties. I'm going to look at so Tava, the champion leader Tava, now up to 3rd place. He's already had a 3rd this season, of course, in Bahrain. Has yet to win a race, but the consistency in an 8-round season is absolutely vital. So let's take a look at the Hennessy out the pits. I'll tell you what, Hennessy was recovering from a bit of an incident there. So 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸's 6th and on fresh mediums. Tess 7th. I'm just going to get the penalties up.
Lorenzo will be out in 5th when he pits.
Right, so Hennessy, 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 and Tess, 5th, 6th and 7th, all have 6 seconds of penalties. And there's a spin. It's sus. I'm not even going to look.
Since he got the drive-through, he just spun almost every lap.
I don't think Tess, who is having a good race for the first half of the race, and
Lorenzo's in the pits. Lorenzo's pitting for soft tires. And
so here we go.
He has 13 laps. Oh, Jimmy, penalty.
That could be huge for Jimmy. That could be huge for his race win.
That is winning right now.
So yeah, as it stands, it'll be Tava who leads. Is this going to be his first win? He's at a 3rd. He's at a 2nd. Now Lorenzo on soft.
Is 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 going to be ahead of Lorenzo? No, he's not. 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 is behind Lorenzo, so Lorenzo has a lot of space now to attack. And Hennessy, another penalty.
Disaster for Hennessy. Absolute disaster.
9 seconds. Hennessy's out of podium contention.
Optic fastest lap in the Williams there, of course, in his soft tyres now as well. So Optic in 10th place. That point will count, and he's in a good battle with.
Lorenzo is a strong candidate for the fastest lap.
Yeah, I think Lorenzo is going to blitz this one. Lateral, the American driver picks up another penalty as well. He's down in 15th place. Sus has given up the ghost.
Yep. And
I think
𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸, I don't know about what happened to him. He's lost a lot of ground to Tava.
Yes, 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸's a good. In fact, and he's got Hennessy, who's
nearly 6 seconds.
In fact, Hennessy, I think there's a bit of damage out there to some of these cars. Though, of course, these curbs are big. If you clunk these curbs, you're going to get under tray damage. You're going to get side pod damage. I think that's what's been occurring here. So
and I'll tell you what, Dave. 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 is on yellow fuel. He's very low on fuel. That's going to be dangerous for 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 towards the end of the race. If there's no safety car, he's gonna lose out to everyone.
And his biggest threat will be Lorenzo, because Lorenzo is already charging to the back of Hennessy. And Lorenzo...
No one else is on yellow fuel, no one else.
Lorenzo up 12. Rassa makes his final stop. Lorenzo is up 12 and could surely be looking at a podium. And the championship will surely, at the halfway point, you'll start to be looking at Tava, Lorenzo. 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 will still be in the mix.
And
but
Tava's catching Jimmy now. He's almost within DRS range, from 1.7 down to 0.9, and Tava is very, very fast at the moment.
More yellow flags.
Yellow flag. Sector 2 is full of cars. There's a fight going on there.
I think the back markers as and Pat's race going from bad to worse. Jimmy Pitts. Is he going to splash and dash the softs?
That's a shocker, I think.
He's on 13 lap olds, so he'd be on 23 lap old mediums by the end of the race. I think he was worried about those mediums going to the end. The thing is with Jimmy, what I've seen with Jimmy so far, with his style, as Matt picks up his first penalty,
and Lorenzo Jimmy's up to second.
As Lorenzo, there he goes! Lorenzo passes! Lorenzo could win this race from the back of the field, folks!
He has 9 seconds to cover to Tava, and a lot of yellow flags now.
Yeah, there's a slow Aston Martin. I think it's Burr. Burr's going slow out on track. But what a drive from Lorenzo from the back to the front. Could he win? Could he win this race? 8.7 seconds to make up. The championship leader, Tava, is currently leading the race.
He can do it. He's on first soft tires. He can at least get close, and then we have a fight on our hands. And
you've got 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸 now right behind 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐸. Now right behind 𝐸, retired in the pits.
He's given up.
So 𝐞𝐤𝐨 under serious pressure here from 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐿, and little Jimmy will be catching them quickly. Little Jimmy could have a chance of a podium here.
𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 is about to overtake 𝐞𝐤𝐨.
Yeah, he's right. He's got DRS. In fact, he's all over. 𝐞𝐤𝐨's car.
𝐞𝐤𝐨 is wide.
He's struggling. He's struggling.
There must be some damage.
There has to be, and in fact, it's easy.
With Tava very suddenly.
It's easy for 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 needs it. Tava leads the championship. Lorenzo and 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 are joint second in the championship, and they're currently Lorenzo second. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 needs as many spots as possible here. 𝐶𝐶, yeah, what a bad day for 𝐶𝐶. That's all looking so good. 𝐞𝐤𝐨, yeah, Jimmy's catching him quickly as well. Tess going about his business nicely. The penalties have cost a lot of drivers here. Of course, a penalty for 𝐞𝐤𝐨 would really start ruin his race. But Tava, Lorenzo, penaltyless, and 7.6 seconds is the gap. There's the McLaren driver.
Oh, someone's crashed.
It's Optic. Oh, what a virtual safety car. Now, if Tava's by the pits, is he going to make a splash and dash himself? No, he doesn't. Does Lorenzo doesn't need to.
That's a savior for 𝐞𝐤𝐨. He can get some fuel back.
Hennessy's going to make a splash and dash for the softs.
Oh, Hennessy's in, yeah.
Yeah, Hennessy.
And lateral. Oh, Hennessy has crashed on lateral.
Oh,
I don't know if he had any damage, but yeah, there was a touch, certainly.
So it's a bit of a free stop, well, not a free stop, but a massively advantage here. No front wing change. Soft tyres, of course, for Hennessy.
Lorenzo doesn't like this because he cannot gain time during the virtual safety car.
Yeah, that's a good point. This badly affects Lorenzo. This is glorious for Tava. 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 currently third with his penalties. He would still lose out to 𝐞𝐤𝐨. Soft tyres for Jimmy. He'll be waiting for those yellows to go in as well so he can get on to the back of 𝐞𝐤𝐨. He's got a chance of a podium with those soft tyres. Of course, it does preserve those soft tyres a little bit. Rassa back in the points. The American driver passes his Canadian teammate because it's a free stop for Optic, who caused the safety car in the first place. And
drive through for Mookie.
Yeah, he's having a nightmare in that Haas. Here we go. Green flag, and 𝐞𝐤𝐨 right behind the back of 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿. That won't last long, no. Meadow up into 11th place. Both Ferraris looking at points again. Yellow flags again, and someone's off, and it's Optic's out.
Oh, Optic is out. Oh, right. Is that going to be a safety car? He's crashed.
Out the pits. He's crashed out the pits. Now, is that going to throw a curveball?
No safety car so far.
The thing is, the safety car will be disastrous for all the guys with penalties because it would bunch the field up. All of a sudden, Kieran Liam would be in a fantastic shout of a podium.
Would be great for Kieran, yeah, and for Rassam.
Tess is off. Is that Tess off?
Oh, Tess is off, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, again.
Oh, and he's gone. He's gone. Tess is gone big time.
Crash. That's a bad crash for Tess.
No, what a shame. What a shame for Tess and the Mercedes, who are running so well.
I think the safety car doesn't want to come out today.
Yeah, I'm not complaining. This race is nicely poised here. What a shame for Tess, and all of a sudden the Mercedes cars, who are looking good for points. I tell you what, shout out to Kieran. No penalties, going about his business nice and quietly. They're in 7th place. Matt's right behind him as well. Matt on the soft tyres.
Another. Okay, no, that's all good.
We don't need a safety car.
Turn 1 is catching up a lot of drivers today.
It is, and I think that the problem is the more damage you sustain, as 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿 runs out wide at turn 1, the more damage you sustain, the trickier it gets, especially with those high curbs and those sausage curbs. 𝐞𝐤𝐨's going back at 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐿.
Oh, Hennessy lost it. Oh, he saves it. He's on the grass, but he saves it.
There he is.
Again,
he was
turn 1.
And of course, he's got fresh softs on. He can't afford to waste those. Kieran's got Matt right by. Matt may have a look here into turn 2. Matt down the inside, DRS in the Ferrari going for 7th place. The penalties will shake themselves out and gets the move done. Nice move. Kieran knows he hasn't got any penalties. I think it's time to put the penalty screen on now, because that's going to play a big part in this. I say that, I can't find it. Fastest lap currently goes to Hennessy.
And now little Jimmy's about to catch and overtakes 𝐞𝐤𝐨.
Here we go. So Jimmy's got 3 seconds. 𝐞𝐤𝐨 hasn't got any. So Jimmy has to get
up to podium.
Yeah, but the thing is, he's got to pass 𝐞𝐤𝐨 and then get 3 seconds on him. Otherwise, 𝐞𝐤𝐨, as it stands, will take the podium.
but he's on almost first soft, so I think he can do it, considering 𝐞𝐸𝐻 might have damage.
And here we go, DRS open, Jimmy down the inside.
He can't overtake.
It's going to be a late lunge for Jimmy, now he gets it done, 𝐞𝐸𝐻 late on the brakes though, but Jimmy later, and up to 4th place. 𝐞𝐥𝐸𝐻 will be probably disqualified imminently. Is that Ferrari? No, it's Menno!
Menno is off.
Oh, what a shame!
Kieran gets a penalty.
Oh, I've jinxed Kieran. Ah, sorry, Kieran. I tell you what, Matt's on for a 7th place here. VDV. I was about to say VDV's now in the point. Oh, the Ferrari goes round. Menno's run again.
Menno again. Oh yeah, Menno's run again.
It's like it's raining. They just can't keep it on the track right now.
I think 𝐸𝐻 has done a major mistake. Lorenzo has gained 1 second in 3 corners.
Yeah, 𝐸𝐻 out front.
6.1. And
there
down
he
to
is.
4.9.
And Lorenzo with the bit between his teeth with 4 laps to go. Pat picks up a penalty. So 𝐞𝐻𝐨𝐽 has 6 seconds. Jimmy's now catching 𝐞𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐻. 𝐞𝐸𝐻's still there. That's important for 𝐞𝐸𝐻. As it stands, Matt could be threatening for a top 6 the way his pace is going. Rasa, 9th place. VDV, last week's winner. Well, he'll lose. No, he'll probably keep that 10th place that stands. Tess has been picking up the penalties. Lateral's passing Menno, who's in the pits. So Lorenzo 4.4. There is 𝐸𝐻. In fact, actually hold that enthusiasm. I think that's a Haas. I think there's a Haas and a Merc separating him. Yeah, there's a Haas. And there's also a Mercedes of Tess, and then it'll be the race leader 𝐸𝐻. 4.3 the gap. Little Jimmy now right behind the back of 𝐞𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐻. This could get interesting, and interesting enough, he's now a second ahead of 𝐞𝐸𝐻. So Jimmy needs 2 more seconds.
And this is a championship fight, Dave, between 𝐸𝐻 and Lorenzo. They're 7 points apart on the championship. If Lorenzo is to win this race, he's gonna catch 𝐸𝐻 on level points.
Yeah, this would be a huge win as McLaren. Oh, Sossen's off and out. There'll be no safety car now. We're too late in the race. What?
Unbelievable!
Oh my word!
𝐞𝐻𝐻 will be on the podium now, but that's unbelievable.
A safety car for Pats. Stricken. Well, surely it's going to be 1 lap safety car.
It could be 2 laps.
Oh, there's a car off the last corner. Who's that? Who was that off the last corner? Like Matt? Was that Matt recovering?
It will take forever to bounce up the field. That's what I know.
Yeah, a lot of lap drivers out there. Oh my word! This is just gonna.
But there's no unlapping on the game. That's for sure.
This could finish behind the safety car, or we get a 1 lap shootout.
And I think 2 laps is mandatory for the game. So yeah, even if no one.
Yeah. 𝐸𝐻 pits. 𝐸𝐻 pits.
Lorenzo has to stay out, of course.
Yeah, track position now, because there'll be no DRS.
It's only gonna be 2 laps. I don't know why 𝐸𝐻 pitted. I don't know.
Well, he's on old mediums. He knows Lorenzo behind would be on the fresh medium tyres, of course.
If he comes out second, the 𝐞𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐻 is gonna be second or 𝐸𝐻. If 𝐸𝐻 is second, that's jackpot for 𝐸𝐻. Oh no, he's not. Both Alfa Romeo is ahead. Alfa Romeo, a little Jimmy's ahead.
Oh,
that's not good for 𝐸𝐻.
There's penalties. But 𝐞𝐻𝐻 pitted. Hennessy's going to jump him. I tell you what, I'm trying to get too excited, but if Rasa hasn't been lapped, which he hasn't, he has no penalties. And just like in Baku, the little American, just keeping it quiet, just racing his own race, just going about his business, could find himself for another big haul of points.
And Lorenzo has a very nice double buffer now to keep 𝐸𝐻 apart.
Yeah, that's crucial. That's a good point, and that is safety car in this lap.
In this lap, like I said, they have to do 2 laps at least to end the race, and that's what's going to happen.
So Hennessy's caught. Slav's not going to catch. Matt may not catch in time either. Kieran, it's all those guys pitting, thinking they're getting an advantage, are not going to get an advantage.
There will be no DRS until the end of the race.
And this is, yeah, the buffer of 𝐞𝐻𝐻𝐸𝐻 and Jimmy for 𝐸𝐻. And 𝐸𝐻, well, Lorenzo, of course, yeah, if he wins and 𝐸𝐻 does finish second, they'll be on equal points at the top of the championship.
Will Tava be on attack mode? Will he stay back and just take the second place? Let's see.
Matt has caught the back of the stage. Can Rasa and Kieran follow suit? Kieran and Rasa could be on for a great haul of points if they can catch, but I think they're going to be too late because in a minute Lorenzo's going to...
Hennessy has touched Tava. Hennessy has crashed on Tava. I think he also has some damage.
Oh, and Jimmy's run wide. Jimmy ran wide. Oh, and through goes Tava. That was easy for Tava.
And Tava is ahead, but Jimmy overtakes again.
VDV is not going to score. My word. So Owen 𝐞𝐸𝐻𝐸's dropped a place to Hennessy. Lorenzo's pulling away already. Lorenzo's got the bit between his teeth. Of course, Jimmy had to get back through on Tava.
And Tava on the outside.
Oh, there's contact. There's contact. No DRS. It's a drag race between Jimmy, the Irishman, and the Greek driver, and Tava, the championship leader, does not want these fights.
This is great for Lorenzo.
Tava trying to... Oh, good move.
Yeah, the grip of the first soft tires is untouchable right now. And 𝐞𝐒𝐩𝐨𝐫𝐭𝐬 is in trouble. 𝐞𝐿 is surely in trouble, but is there enough time to catch Lorenzo? I don't think so.
I don't think there's going to be. 𝐞𝐿𝐸, I can't believe he hasn't been disqualified yet.
𝐞𝐿𝐸 is on for a podium if he just finishes the race where he is.
Yeah, and Kieran Liam. Oh, and Tess has been off. I think he's guaranteed that 10th spot. Last lap, and Lorenzo from the back of the field, 16 places up.
They touched 𝐞𝐿𝐸𝐸 and Tava, minor touch, but it almost spun 𝐞𝐿𝐸𝐸. Let's see this fight right now, this battle.
This is huge! This is huge for Tava. He can't afford to get mixed up and spin and risk getting damage here. He needs every point. Oh, he's been pushed out wide! Pushed out wide by 𝐞𝐿𝐸𝐸, and little Jimmy's gone! Oh no! Jimmy's down to 6th!
No. And 𝐞𝐿𝐸 is trying to overtake Hennessy. Jimmy also there.
Oh, this could
What
be...
a scrap.
Little Jimmy fighting back! Oh, this is brilliant! It's Lorenzo though, 2 seconds out in front. He's gonna win this race, surely! Oh, Jimmy's gone! There's Hennessy's gone! Hennessy's gone!
Hennessy's gone! What a disaster for Alfa Romeo at the end.
But it's Lorenzo! Lorenzo from 16th place! He's kept his nose clean! He went different! And round 3 goes to Lorenzo! Unbelievable! Tava second, 𝐞𝐸𝐸 third, Alpine 2 and 3, and as Lucas said, the top 2 are tied at the top of the championship. 𝐞𝐿𝐸𝐸 gets 4th, little Jimmy 5th, Matt, what a result by Matt in 6th, Kieran 7th, Hennessy 8th, Rasa scores again, and Tess will score the solitary point with no front wing. Oh boy, this championship is beautifully poised. We are tied between Lorenzo and Tava at the top. VDV does not score. 𝐞𝐿𝐸𝐸 gets 4th, so 𝐞𝐿𝐸𝐸's still in the mix. So what, round 4 next, you've got to think that Tava, Lorenzo and 𝐞𝐿𝐸𝐸 are going to be your championship contenders unless VDV can have a mighty second half of the season. But that again, yet again, Lucas, was another great
race.
Great race.
And what a race by Kieran as well. From the back of the field up to 7th.
Yeah, but by the way, yeah, Kieran. What a race by Kieran. One of my driver of the days. Scores for the second round running as well. Lorenzo won.
Makes me think that having a quali ban needs a benefit now at this point.
He just kept his nose clean. He went long on strategy, start the medium tyres, avoid the carnage.
Hennessy takes the extra point.
That was fantastic.
And top 3 all Greek podium.
Hey, it's an all Greek podium. Great day for VGL.
It's a great day for VGL, who's going to extend massively on the league
championship. There you go. Lorenzo from Tava, from 𝐞𝐿𝐸𝐸. Lorenzo and Tava are joint top in the championship. 𝐞𝐿𝐸𝐸 scores some nice points. That will get him up the championship order. He should be looking at 6th or 5th now, championship. Little Jimmy, oh, it went. Little Jimmy, I can't help but feel 𝐞𝐿𝐸𝐸 and Little Jimmy do have the pace to win a race this year. No doubt about it. Matt, what a race by Matt. 15th place. Look at that. Kieran Liam 7th after starting in 19th. Hennessy, it went wrong at the end. Fastest lap though, he'll take the bonus point. Rassar again, Mr. Consistent, scores again. That's an 11th, a 4th and a 9th for him this season. And Tess rounds out the point scorers. Menno misses out. VDV, I cannot believe Kobe and VDV, Lucas. Tauri's a
so
hit
much,
and miss.
So much potential for these two guys, but they can't get it together.
One stop, Lorenzo wins the race. Free stopping Rasa, free stopping.
Also, not a great race, Dave.
What are we going to get? Silverstone next week. Silverstone, and the first sprint race. The first sprint race at Silverstone next week. What?
That's exciting.
What? Yeah, I'm looking forward to that. What a race by Lorenzo. Some real start. And the racing today, for the vast majority of times, was excellent, just like what we saw in Bahrain.
It was very good racing, almost the whole race. It was mostly driver error, most spins, mostly driver errors.
Yeah. Yeah, very true. Very true. Yeah, it was pretty much driver error which cost these drivers. Wow, Lucas, are you ready to do it all again next week?
And yeah, then the next track is one that gives a lot of battles on track, Silverstone.
It is, yeah.
I'm really looking forward to that
and the
one.
sprint race as well. That could really throw it up in the air. But at the halfway point will be next week. Lorenzo and Tava are tied at the top. Cool Guy is right in there as well. It's turning into a 3-horse battle for the Speed Kings Championship. Join us for round 4, the halfway point at Silverstone next week. Same time, same place on the VGL esports channel. Lucas, it was a pleasure.
Dave, let's enjoy Saudi Arabia on Sunday first, of course.
Yes, good. Yeah, we got the real thing again first. Absolutely, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. We'll see you next week. Good night.
See you next week, guys.